Hi chemistry students. I am going to prepare a standard solution for you today, and then we're going to use that standard solution to determine the concentration of a brick cleaner. Okay, so I'm following this method here. You can pause that if you want to read it. So I've got sodium carbonate. Sodium carbonate is great for a standard solution because it's anhydrous, which means it doesn't have any water on it, which is going to alter its weight, and it can make it unstable if they absorb water. And I've got 250 ml standard flask, distilled water, a weigh boat, and a spatula. Now the first thing I need to do is calculate how much mass of sodium carbonate I will need to make a 0.1 molar solution. Now a little trick with calculating molarities, if you look at what the molecular weight is, so the molecular weight of sodium carbonate is 105.99. So that means that, so we've got sodium carbonate molecular weight 105.99. So that means 1 molar of sodium carbonate is 105.99 grams in 1 litre. So that's 1 molar. But we want to make 0.1 molar. So divide that by 10 equals 10.599 grams in 1 litre makes 0.1 molar. Molar. But we want 250 ml. So take that, $10.599 divided by 4, because there's 4 times 250 ml in 1 litre, and that equals 2.6498. We only have a 3 decimal place, so it's 2.650 grams in 250 ml. Great. So we need to measure about 2.65 grams. Okay, so I've got my weigh boat on the scale, so I'm just going to tare that, and then we're going to weigh out roughly 2.650 grams. I need both my hands for this. All right, how's that? 2.652 grams. So I'm going to write that on here. So we've got 2.652 grams, which is approximately 0.1 molar. You can figure out exactly what concentration that is. And now, when you're making a standard solution, you have to be really careful. You want to get everything in here into the flask. Now, normally you would use a funnel, but because I am so good at this, I don't need one. Now I'm going to fill this up with distilled water. Now, before filling it up all the way, it's good to swirl it, because once you fill it up to there, it makes it hard to kind of shake it. So if you just fill it up a little bit, you can really vigorously dissolve it. Alrighty, we are fully dissolved. So you can see that. So now we have to fill it up to the line. We've got to gently fill it up to that line. So can you see this line here? Just going to use my distilled water squirty bottle. Now again, before I get up to the neck, I'm just going to give it a bit of a swirl. And then, now you would probably use a pipette to get it up to the line, but because I've been doing this for ages, I can just use this. There we go. Look at that. That is perfectly... So you can see the bottom of the meniscus is literally just sitting on that line. And there we have my standard solution. So you have to figure out what concentration this is exactly. It's about 0.1, but you need to figure out the exact concentrations for your further calculations.